Hey guys, and welcome back to another Armoured Warfare video. Now I know it's been a while since my last one, but we're back and we're taking a look at the latest addition to the premium vehicles in the game, the Wolf Pack. Now the Wolf Pack can be purchased between the 24th of March and the 6th of April for the rather hefty sum of 20,000 gold, which works out to around 80 euros for that amount of gold. So what do you actually get with this pack if you decide to pick it up? Well, you get the Russian BMD-2 Tier 5 armoured fighting vehicle, the Tier 7 Centauro 120 Italian tank destroyer, the British Challenger 1 main battle tank, and what will be the feature of this video, which is the German Wiesel 1 light scout vehicle. Each come with their own unique camouflage, all of which look amazing. Each tank comes with a fully ranked crew, allowing both perks to be unlocked immediately, as well as a 50% credit and reputation boost for 28 days. Now, to be honest here, you are mostly paying for the skins, plus the fact that these are premium vehicles, further boosting your credit and experience income with the vehicle. All experience is going to go into the free XP pool, able to be converted into vehicle XP if you do wish to do so. Now the vehicles themselves are no better than the ones you can earn in-game without paying a penny. They are essentially just max upgraded versions of their respective tanks. There is no upgrade in performance. So much like the Ice Edition and the Merc Edition tanks, they're definitely one for the collectors and the guys that are happy to continue supporting the game. Now it is worth pointing out that you can also buy each tank individually, so you don't have to buy the entire pack. So for example, if you like the Challenger 1, then you can buy that on its own, making the hit to the wallet that much less painful. Anyway, so we talked a little bit about the pack itself. Let's take a look at one of the tanks included, the German Tier 7 Wiesel 1. This thing is a German light scout vehicle, as I said earlier, meant for speedy recon missions or to be dropped in with German paratroopers as a light infantry support vehicle. In Armoured Warfare, it's definitely firmly in the role of that quick scout vehicle, with a fantastic view range of 480 metres, top speed of 75 km an hour, allowing for not only to see extremely long distances, but to get into those recon spots very early on in the match, especially in PvP, where intel is half the battle. That speed also allows for decent players to utilise the Wiesel in a flanking capacity as well, able to spot gaps in enemy lines and exploit the Wiesel's speed and manoeuvrability to cut through those lines and cause chaos from the rear. But what's the point of being able to exploit holes in the enemy defence if it doesn't have any teeth, right? Well, the Wiesel definitely has teeth, alright. It comes equipped with a 30mm autocannon, firing either armour-piercing fin-stabilised rounds or high-explosive incendiary rounds. Now the damage of this thing is absolutely crazy. 73 average damage a shot on the APFS rounds, and a rate of fire of 200 rounds a minute. So you can really imagine the damage you can inflict on any poor unsuspecting tank. Now that damage output is kept in check with a fairly low penetration value of just 156mm, meaning you're really going to have to aim for the weak spots of the tank, or the shots into the rear of the heavily armoured vehicles like main battle tanks. Although you can imagine that something lightly armoured like another Wiesel or a tank destroyer, this thing absolutely shreds them. And that brings me on to the main weakness of the Wiesel. Once you run out of that speed and manoeuvrability, it has literally no armour to speak of. You'll be hit extremely hard by high explosive shells, and your autocannon fire from pretty much anything. So your best bet is to not let them shoot you at all, because you are not going to take much punishment for long. Your survivability is your speed and manoeuvrability, and the chaos that you cause when you break through the lines, not your armour. Okay, so we're here on Operation Harbinger with the Wiesel 1. Now we've had a look at sort of what the features of the vehicle are, the sort of the stats of it. Let's see how that actually translates into how it plays and actually into gameplay. So this once again is a hard PvE mission, Operation Harbinger, which isn't really the friendliest towards the Wiesel. It's very, very narrow and definitely much easier for main battle tanks to do stuff than it is for something light and small like me. So we're going to try and push up. We're going to try and... I'm getting artied already. I haven't been spotted. That shows you the camo rating of this thing. Gonna try not to fire just yet because I don't really want to be spotted, although this Stingray might do. If I get spotted, I might have some serious problems, so I might just open up. But I am going to open up on this warrior. So you can see the damage output now of this. Going to retreat a bit. That Leo's being artied. Warrior's almost dead, so we can put 2 more shots into him. There we go. Quick succession, 2 kills. We're very unlikely to pen the Terminator and the Ramka. However, what we'll do is we'll go for the gun. Our Leo 2AV has just gone... yeah. Gone mad and decided to charge... Oh, I'm getting artied. RT is the bane of this thing. As you can imagine, it's a very lightly armoured tank. So I don't do very well when I get hit by big, high explosive shells like artillery. So as you can see, we can't pen the can't even rear the the rear section of the armor on the Terminator 2. So what we'll do instead is we'll let those guys deal with them. We'll just run up here, do the secondary objective, turn around, and we'll go back the other way.
With the majority of their leadership gone,
there's a Leo.
Good work, Black Company.
That's Stingray 2. When that pops out, we can nail that. Some of the buildings here are destructible, so I was just seeing if that was one of them. Doesn't appear to be. That is a Wiesel over there. And this is what I said to earlier about this thing having no armor. You can see I just absolutely shredded the poor little thing. That Terminator 2's gone behind a house. It's going to pop out again in a second. Let's, yeah, I don't have a high enough caliber, I don't think, to knock out some of that stuff. Did clip the Terminator's cannon on the way through. A little bit of damage there, but nothing too major. Now, we've done the secondary objective already, which is something I could have done whilst these guys were sort of leading the charge, as it were. However, we've got the side of a Thunderbolt. Unfortunately, there were a lot of bounces in that clip, so we lost a lot. There we go, there's the Akhet Sire. Now the artillery. Something I need to not need to be aware of now, or worried about even. However, let's just try and get unspotted again. Let's move up, see if we can spot stuff for these guys. I don't think that's going to happen very much. We've got some things that are spotted there, but that was definitely not by me. I think it was by the M114. So we've got the Stingray 2 that's coming around to the left. There's a Paladin. Let's knock the Paladin out. There goes the Paladin. There's the Warriors moving forward. He's spotted me, so let's get behind cover. Warrior might move forward to try and engage me now. I'm playing a lot of cat and mouse here. There's a lot of things that can do a lot of damage very quickly, so... Warrior's engaging that guy. Move forward. There we bounced all the shots. So, oh, Leo 2A6 to the left. Don't really want to get shot by him. Leo 2 to the front. There we go. The 2A6 is giving us his side, so we'll go for it. So if he's still aiming at me or not, he's not. Gonna go for a reload, gonna push up. Gonna get behind here. Went too far. As you can see, this really struggles unless you're actually really hitting the rear of these vehicles. Don't know where that the Stingray's gone, which worries me slightly, but I'm going to go for this Challenger. I'm going to go behind him. Got that. Got the Challenger. Again, it was only really securing the kill, I guess, there. could sort of call it kill stealing, I guess, but trying to play cat and mouse with this Stingray 2. Let's go for it. He was aiming at me when I went around the corner, but it's fine. Let's carry on the flank. It's fine. So they knocked out that Stingray, yeah, Leo there. M8 Thunderbolt in front, just doing all the scouting. I did take a hit there. I was hoping not to. So I did all the scouting for that on that guy. Although I'm not getting all the I'm not getting any of the scouting XP now. I am for that guy. As you can see, I mean, that is a pretty ferocious damage output. Whoa, the Terminator 2 on the right there. Hopefully you'll get to see the new PvE consumable in a minute, which is essentially a respawn. It's not the cheapest respawn in the world, so I don't really want to have to do it, but I'm kind of pushing my luck slightly here. There's a Leo there. I'm going to try and get round him. Now you can see the speed of the little Wiesel. We're up behind the Leo, and there we go. We've got perfect engine shots. He is responding, so he's trying to get his gun round. He can't. He's turning, trying to get the gun round again, and we've turned him so he's side on for another ally to kill. So we've got the Thunderbolt there, who is aiming at me. I need to get out of here. Again, speed and maneuverability. Try and get round the building, and he was looking my way. There we go. Oh, and we respawned just in time for the end of the game. So you got to see the PvE consumable there as well, which is basically a respawn. And we're apparently a noob team because we won. Okay, well, that guy has an interesting perspective on things. And so that is the German Tier 7 Premium Wiesel 1 Wolf. As you can see, it is one hell of a machine. The damage it puts out is absolutely incredible. And the speed of it, it's just so good at being able to sort of probe the enemy lines, try and find gaps, and then when you find those gaps, you can exploit it. It is a fantastically fun machine to drive. If you haven't managed to pick up the normal version, if you don't want the premium version, the Wolf version, which does look fantastic, the normal version plays exactly the same. It is well worth picking up this thing. It is a superb little machine. So, thanks very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I shall see you in the next one.